Yo, what's good, y'all? Blessed to the gods, blessed to the king, peace to the squads, peace to the world. So I'm just sitting here thinking, days like today, when everybody's out celebrating and doing all this other shit, I really just sit back and think. Because I noticed the valuable thing about life. Most of days like today are distractions, right? They're all distractions designed to take away your attention span and stop you from thinking about shit you should be thinking about on specific days like today. So I realized, days like this, I just sit back and think, right? And I let my mind start creating all type of possibilities. So the lady who wrote The Matrix was literally the greatest writer in writing history, right? The lady that wrote The Matrix was literally the greatest writer in writing history, right? I mean, like, I don't think y'all really truly, like, the craziest part about the Matrix movie is the more you wake up as a person and the more you understand, the more the movie becomes new again, right? What is it, Brownie? All right. There's a lot going on. I couldn't save anymore. All right. So it's like she wrote an infinite movie. Like, the movie grows, right? Like, she wrote a movie that continuously grows. Like, it's damn near the never ending story. Right? So when you really think about the Matrix, right? You really think about the Matrix, it's really like a war going on, right? Now notice all the people of the woken world are all black people. You know, you got Morpheus, you got the Oracle, you got Niobe, you got Lynx, you got all the niggas, right? Right? So you got all the niggas on that side, and then the architect is pretty much Colonel Sanders, white tuxedo. They didn't close the door. Close the door. White tuxedo, white beard, white Santa Claus type dude, right? So you have it's not closed. You got to push the door all the way. No. It's not closed. You got to push the door all the way. So you have the black and white war going on, right? Don't touch this though. Sit down over there. No. What did I say? Yes, you did. Sit down. Sit. I give the rest of I don't care. Sit down. Right? But then you got, right? You got a lot going on in the movie, right? So they're subconsciously showing you that the biggest part about the movie is to destroy the black woman, right? Right. The biggest part about the movie is to destroy the black woman. Now, in the Matrix, the black woman is God, right? The Matrix. That's what it says. But bigger than race, it shows equality, right? It shows equality in so many forms of the Matrix. Like when you wake up outside the Matrix, it shows equality, right? It shows many forms of equality, right? And I like that. You feel me? You got the council, you got the government, you got the ship leaders, you got all that shit shows equality outside of the Matrix. I appreciate that. But here's the shocker. this is what I want to lead to. Because I don't really care about if people black, white, green, orange. It doesn't even matter. Right? The craziest part about this Matrix is, especially the Matrix 1. Can y'all hear me? Are we good? All right. So, the Matrix 1, the craziest part about the Matrix 1 is understanding Cypher fucked everything up. Cypher, right? Cypher. Now, when you really think about this, right? Cypher snitched, right? When you really think about it, Cypher snitched on everybody, right? So think about this. Cypher snitched though. He snitched to the program. Now let's really think of this in metaphor term, right? Let's think of this in a metaphor term. Yes, it sure is. Most definitely real. Let's think of this in metaphor term. Cypher. Actual rap ciphers that created hip hop, that created a big part of extinction inside the simple fact that niggas are trying to wake up. The creation of the cipher, although it was designed to create good, the end game of the cipher, which is the rap game, is the reason we're fucked. The actual cipher. We have put everything at stake with the music world. Our careers is at stake, our lives is at stake, our public information is at stake, our youth brain is at stake, just with the single glimpse of cipher. Cipher. The simple fact that cipher itself was the destruction of every, it set everything back. Cipher. Us as rappers, not, I don't want to put myself in that category because I'm not necessarily a rapper. I'm more so like a perpetrator. But rappers, as in the hip hop community, ciphers, the hip hop community has snitched on us. It's snitched on everybody. Everybody is snitched on themselves with the hip hop community. Right? Oh no, I'm a perpetrator. I'm not a rapper. I'm not a rapper. I'm not an artist. I'm not none of that. I'm most definitely not none of those. I have a mission in life, and I'm still figuring out my mission, but I know it's just to use the weapon, right? Cipher is part of a sound. Sound is given up in the cipher, and cipher itself is a weapon. Cipher killed us all. Now you got to think about this, right? You got to really think about this, right? In the time where us as a people needed information the most, right? I want you to really think about this. In a time where people, not just regular, not just black people, we're talking about people in general, not just black people, people in general. In a time where people needed information the most, right? People was out here rapping in ciphers on cardboard boxes, rapping about hip hops, the hibbits to the hibbit, the hip hip the hop and you don't stop. The rocket of the bang jang boogie. Jumps the boogie. What are you talking about? At the time when people should have really been understanding what we were doing, the ciphers had people rapping about nothing. Oh my goodness! No, my bad. I was just watching some shit. Some shit happened. That's crazy. Hold on real quick. Bigger than all of that, right? Bigger than all of that is one valuable thing that the average person don't understand about all the matrices. All of them. There's one valuable thing. Morpheus is clearly the one, right? Right? It's one thing we don't understand. Morpheus is the one, right? Neo is the two. It takes the one to find the one, right? Morpheus has been out of the matrix trying to find the one for years. The one who finds the one is the one. The one who is found is the two. Now, Morpheus knows one of the reasons why he can't fight the programmers is because he's a nigga. A nigga will never win this game. Right? We can't win. Morpheus knows this. So he spends most of his time looking for someone who is not a nigga that he could train. Morpheus knows that he has to use one of their own kind to win. And this is what I tell all of my Caucasian followers, or all of my followers who are not of any form of African descendant or any form of black or whatever you want to call it, melanated people, whatever. Y'all gotta help us win this war. I tell everyone, if you feel, right, you got two type of people in this world. You got people that agree with what's going on in the world, and then you got people that be like, that shit ain't right, right? Now I tell you, right, and I tell everyone this, if you feel it's not right, you got to be willing to make sacrifice. And I realize that as a non-black person, one thing about non-black people that feel that this shit is fucked up, they realize that if they even speak up, they're gonna have their entire family situated, or every friend's family, everyone is gonna go against them, and they not willing to sacrifice that. I got a lot of Caucasian friends that be like, yo, this shit fucked up, but they afraid to say something publicly because they're gonna lose friends, family, all that shit, right? So I tell everyone, y'all gotta be willing to sacrifice everything. You gotta be willing to sacrifice privilege, integrity, or whatever you want to. You gotta be willing to let it all go. Because in all actuality, I know that there is somebody listening right now. It's 41 people in here. I know there's somebody listening right now and you're not black and you're probably thinking like, fucking Day's right, man. And I know I'm probably touching a lot of points. But I know that's one of y'all that's like, yo, Day's right. Dog, hear me out. I don't know if I'm some form of Morpheus, but if you out there, dog, we need you, bruh. We actually need you. We need you to fight this war. We need you. We need you.